How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're opening up another game, and that was a horrible intro. Today we are opening up another game, but we're opening up another game in the North Sea trilogy. This is Explorers of the North Sea. I'm getting used to this now, being at a different camera angle than how we usually do it, because I can do this and switch over. But this is, of course, by Renegade and Garphill games. Let's go ahead and switch over to the camera, and we'll go ahead and get into the unboxing. Maybe. Push it again. There we go. So it took a minute for that to switch over. I guess it falls asleep on me. We'll figure this out. We will get this figured out, but here we go. This is Explorers of the Nice Sea. I don't know if it's going to be too nice, but it is of the North Sea. It is Shem Phillips, like I said, Renegade and Garphill games here. This one is the last in the trilogy. We've already played the other ones on the channel if you want to see those gameplay. They are up. Probably by the time I get this up, we'll have also played this game on the channel, so you can watch that as well. But it is, of course, for 1 to 4 players, ages 12 and up, 45-minute average game time. So for me and Audrey, that means it's going to take us about an hour and a half. If you want to follow any of them, you can do that stuff there. So let's go ahead and get inside. I've already taken the wrap off. I always take the wrap off. Of course, it's one of the reasons we love the games, because the art in this entire series, as well as the Final Frontiers games. They've got the Five Realms series that we went through and played all those games. We love the art by Mahajo Demirska. I think it's DeMarco is what he goes by. But there we go. Those are the people involved: illustration, graphic design, game design, Garphill games, and Renegade games. Let's go ahead and take a look at the manual, as always. So I don't know how the reflection and glare is going to be because of the new lights. So maybe I got to do it like this a little bit, but here we go. So we have introduction, aim of the game. Aim of the game is to become the most prestigious captain through clever planning and navigation. Players gain VP and control islands, delivering livestock, and raiding settlements, constructing outposts, destroying enemy ships. Into the dawn of the winter. At this point, the player with the most victory points wins. So this is a tile placing game. So you're going to be placing tiles. You're going to have like resources out there. And you're basically going to send your villagers out to go get those resources, raid other ships, raid villages, set up outposts, all at the same time while laying out tiles. And the tiles remind me, it's funny, we're playing this one a little bit later, but it reminds me of Land versus Sea in the way the tiles are going to get placed out. So I imagine Audrey's really going to like this. She has been liking the tile laying games that we've been playing. So setup, game overview, there is, so placing tiles. Placing livestock on said tiles, placing ships on said tiles, taking action. So you have a couple actions you can take. You can load a longboat, unload a longship, which is delivering, move the longship, move your Vikings so you can raid a settlement, transport livestock, and construct an outpost, which actually costs 2 of your 4 actions. And then there are each of the things that you can do. Drawing tiles, and in-game scoring. So here we go. So for in-game scoring, there's 7 things. So delivered livestock, constructed outposts, destroying enemy ships, raided settlements, Viking deaths, controlled islands, and captain cards. So each of those 7 things are going to count towards your points at the end of the game. And the captain's cards here, they show you at the end. So there are a bunch: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 captain cards here. I do know there's an expansion. We haven't gotten the expansion yet. We're waiting for probably some kind of deal or sale. It's a $35 expansion, right? And also, we've not played the game, so how do we know if we like the expansion? If you guys would like to see the expansion played, make sure you leave a comment down below and let us know that you would like to see that as well, and then we'll pick that up and play it in the future. But yeah, each of the captains has different abilities. So you can see, for example, here with the archer basically gives you 1 additional VP for each. Basically, how far away can we make this total thing? You get additional victory points for that. The barbarian for each enemy ship you destroy. Cartographer if you control more than 1 island, or you score the second island. You get to score your second island twice, and so forth. Each one has a different little bit of variability. So even like we do, which is normally a 2-player game, you're going to have plenty of chances and opportunities to be able to go in here and play the game over and over and get something different. Gameplay overview, end of game, and scoring. Well, that's for the solo variant. And then this is the other thing we don't have yet, which is the Rune Saga. The Rune Saga basically allows you to play all the games in order, and you get like special powers between each of the games. So we may look into getting that as well. Didn't pick it up originally because I didn't know if we were going to like the games to begin with. But we are liking them, so that is definitely something we can look into. of course, your normal advertisements. We do have discounts, so again, if you want to see all of the West Kingdom games, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we will get through those probably next year. And then, of course, the South Tigris games will also be coming out over the next couple of years, so we'll be playing those as well. Clank, one of Audrey's favorite. Bargain Quest, I've heard of, but I've been played, and then Raiders, we of course, as mentioned, have already played. So you get 2 settlement tiles. Now they say that these change based on, I think it's based on either player count or difficulty. You can change, that adds some variability because there's 2 of those. Actually, 2 of those in the box. And the way they start, so you can see here with the tiles, they're a little bit different. So this one's up here in this corner, this one's on the side, this one over here is on the side, and this one's in the corner. This one has land, that one doesn't. And then this one, yeah, so there's just variability of how you can start the game. So I'd imagine like this would probably be the easiest one because there's no land. And then this one's probably like one of the more difficult because it'd be really hard to get some of these maybe on your very first turn. So that is your starting tile that you build off of. And then these are the ships that you will conquer. When you conquer them, you can either conquer them and nothing happens, so like these, nothing's going to happen, or you can conquer them and, yeah, there you go. Some of them have these little marks, which means that you lose one of your guys, one of your workers, one of your Vikings, but that's not a bad thing, right? Because as we saw in Raiders, losing guys means that they go to Valhalla. Valhalla is a good place. You get some extra points for that, so that is cool. Next are our Capitans. So we'll go ahead and get into our Capitans here. So there we go. So we have the Archer. So of course it shows you, that's nice. So these are just your player boards. You get your scoring, what all is going to get you scoring. You have your character and then their ability at the end of the game. And then there are the 4 actions that you can take during the game. So again, love the art. The art's great. Again, one of the main reasons we were drawn to this, one of the reasons I haven't gotten Scythia, like some people have said Scythia is much better, but I haven't gotten it because I don't know, I don't like the art as much. I hate to say that's a reason not to get a game, but sometimes that's a big factor. So we're just flipping through these just so you guys can see the art on the different ones. That's the Queen. So that is the Scout, the Shield Maiden, the Traitor, the Tyrant, the Watchman, and we're back to the Archer again. And most of these, I recognize a lot of them, like the Queen, the Scout, the Shield Maiden. I recognize those from the other games, so it's really cool that they kind of tie all those in and bring them back into their other games. That way it does feel like it's one big story. So here are the tiles. I'm kind of going to punch all these out. We'll punch out a couple just so we can see the difference. So each tile is going to have a different thing on them, which basically is how they work. So you can see here, this one has one of the boats. So with the boat, you're going to add one of the boat tiles basically on top of it like that. And then when you go to the square, then of course you get to fight it and you get points, or lose a guy and get more points. And then the other ones have your different creatures that you can put on here. Those look like goats. These ones you got some chickens. These are settlements. So you raid settlement, same thing. When you raid a settlement, it's going to have a breaking point, and you have to have enough Vikings in the area to be able to break it and get those points. Some piggies. Piggies. Ah, it's the horses. There's some horses. There we go. Of course, all these are going to have meeples that go along with them. I was like, oh, maybe we'll have to I'll upgrade my game and add meeples for the ships. But then I realized the ships have those scores. So the only way you'd really be able to do that, I mean, I guess technically you could, would be you'd have to maybe on the back mark them with an X, like the same number with an X to show that that's supposed to kill a Viking. And then we have some cows. Whoops, cows are out in the way. There we go, some cows. I don't know what these are. They look like sheep. Okay, so we got sheep. There are some sheep. I think that's it, right? Sheep, cows, horses, goats, chickens, pigs. We got one horse all by himself. Although he looks like he's got udders. I guess he's a cow. A cow with a saddle, cow with spots. Weird looking cow. And then we got, yeah, some more cows. Okay, so the horses are brown, those are the cows. He's a weird spotted cow. He's all by himself. Yep, and then those are the rest. So we'll have to punch all those out so we can play this. I'm actually filming this real quickly before our normal gameplay. So I'm going to get this done, and then we'll play the game, and then you guys will already have seen the game or can go back and see the game. So it's in. Alright, so you get a score pad. Always nice when you get a game that has a score pad. Let me turn that in the right direction. So there you go. Easier way to score. Of course, we have over here on the right side is our game night score pad, which we use whenever the game doesn't come with a score pad. They're pretty cheap. I think we got that one for like 10 bucks on Amazon. There'll be a link down below if you want to click on that affiliate link and buy yourself a copy. And then you get little boats. So each boat, oh, these are nice boats. I like these. These are nice, sturdy plastic. So you get a couple different boats. There's a green, blue, red, and amarillo. And then each one, they're designed to hold the meeples in top. That way you can actually transport them around. You can fit up to 3 total meeples and characters in there. And then last but not least are, well, those meeples. Oh, and the silica, I'm sorry. The most important thing, right, is the silica gel that you do not eat. Do not eat this. It's muy mal for you to eat. All right, so that's a lot of stuff that just came out of there. So this, I think, is the first player token. I think it's supposed to be like a moon or something is what they call it. Not quite sure. Now, I'm going to do unboxings like this because I can't really use the camera as much. I need to switch this to the other side. I'll do that next time. But yeah, I think that's the first player marker. So here are the Vikings. All right, so they're all mixed up. So you got animales en todo. So you do get some little houses. The houses are for you to set up outposts, of course. One of each color there. One of each of the little houses. So red, yellow, blue, and green. And then these look like the sheep. I think it's the sheep, the horse, and the cow. Cow says moo. There you go. Those are the different meeples. So you get the horse. There's your sheep. The sheep are the same shape as you've seen in their other games. And then of course the cow looks like a dog. Or is this the cow? The cow's the brown. No, that's a horse. This is. I think these are the cow. No, maybe they. Oh no, maybe these are gray. These are the goats. Those are the goats. Where are the cows? I want my cows. I think these, maybe the cows are in here with them. Maybe that's why they separated them, so that way you don't mess them up. Yeah, okay. Those are bigger ones. All right, so that's definitely a moo cow. And the pink ones are the little piggies, and then the red ones are the little chickens. So we take our little boat here. Let's get a boat where they can show up, and then they all go in there. Well, he doesn't really fit in there well, does he? I guess you just kind of sit him in however. All right, and the cow. Fit in there. And there's no Vikings in that boat, but there we go. And then these are the Vikings, so you get the Vikings in each of the different colors. Each of the different colors. This is a Christmas bag. There you go. We have the Christmas bag, right? So that's good because Christmas is coming up. So you got your little Vikings, and they got the little, I like them, they got their little horns. What do you focus? Don't focus on that. Focus on this one. There we go. There we go. So they got their little helmets on. But yeah, they're Christmas Vikings. And then this is kind of ironic too. It's the yellow and the blue because of course we're in West Virginia and the Mountaineers colors are yellow and blue. I'm not a big college football, basketball, whatever fan my brother-in-law is, but here we go. There are the yellow and blue. And the colors, this is always a good thing you want to do, right? Because the colors match. The colors do match. And then these are last things. These are the settlement tokens. So this is where I was mentioning you have to have a certain score or a certain number of Vikings to be able to take over the settlement. So you can see these are nice chunky chips. And that's kind of a disappointment. That's actually my only disappointment now because I was mentioning how the boats are these little tiles. And I was thinking, oh, it's because it has to tell you if there's something with it or not. And then these are not cardboard tokens. Like these could have been cardboard tokens just as well as these. And they're not. So I might look into that. I found a couple sites online that sell wood bits. I might have to just pick up, what is it? I think it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Pick up 12 little ships, throw them in here. I think I want to upgrade some of the components in the other 2 games as well. But there you go, guys. Let me go ahead and switch back over if I get this correct. No, that's not working. Hang on. We'll do it that way. There we go. Well, I'll figure this out. But there we go, guys. That is Explorers of the box falling down. Explorers of the North Sea. If you guys want to see more game content or watch this game content, which is already up, it's probably going to be in the eyeball or at the end of the screen once I stop rambling. But if you want to see more content like this or more of our live gameplay, make sure to get that like, subscribe, bell notification. That way you know when we go live. Until next time, guys. Peace.